Juneteenth became a federally recognized holiday honoring the day in 1865 when the last enslaved people in the United States learned they were free. Here in Sacramento, the Juneteenth celebration honors their struggle and celebrates freedom. Let's welcome the executive director of Sacramento Juneteenth Incorporated. We have Gary Simon. Hello, Gary.
Well, hello, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, happy to have you on. So I wanted to start off and ask you, can you talk about who this year's festival is a tribute to?
Well, this year is our 21st year of celebrating Juneteenth. Of course, it's the celebration of the Emancipation Proclamation. So this year, our tribute is to former Councilmember Lauren Hammond. Lauren Hammond passed away this year, earlier this year, a couple months ago. So we wanted to pay tribute to her she was very instrumental in getting us started with Juneteenth 21 years ago. So we want to show some love to Miss Lauren Hammond for what she's done.
I think that's incredible that you're doing that.
Right.
So tell us about kind of the drive and support that keeps the festival going, because as you mentioned, it's going 2 decades strong, which is a big deal.
Yeah, which is a big deal, and thanks to our sponsors such as ABC 10 this year, and thanks for you for having us on.
Of course.
But we've had good support from the city of Sacramento. Lauren was very instrumental in that. Getting us started, but our sponsors, of course, the PG&Es and the SMUD. SMUD is a very good partner of us, has been with us since the beginning. So through all of this good support, we've been able to continue this process of recognizing and celebrating Juneteenth.
To go 2 decades strong, celebrating it here in Sacramento.
We're still here. I can't believe it's been that long, but we've got a dedicated committee of folks also. Gloria Robertson, I'm going to forget names, Ursula, and the Juneteenth Committee. They know who they are, so we appreciate them.
There we go.
But we just try to keep it going.
Yes, shout out to all the people who can support. And what's the event's lineup on June 15th?
Well, we've got a lot going on, and I'm going to look down at my card here.
Of course.
Well, the headliner this year is Miss Juanita Wynn. So Miss Juanita Wynn is the singer, Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter. She and her sisters were part of the Wynn Sisters gospel group. She's got roots here in Sacramento, so she will be our headliner. But prior to her, we have Inner Soul, which is a local R&B cover band. Cosmic Roots, Mr. Miles Taylor and his group, young guy, I know his dad, John. But his band is pretty phenomenal. So Cosmic Roots will be on the stage, as well as Sunny Blue Bland and the LSB band. So we've got a lot lined up relative to the entertainment, but we also will do what we call our arts and educational theater. We'll have that, as well as the Juneteenth parade. That'll happen at 8 o'clock in the morning, along with, we've partnered with the Urban League this year. Well, we did last year too, but they're going to do a run-walk event. So the Urban League has been a good partner with us, Ronnie Cobb and his team, shout out to them. So we've got a lot going on.
And you mentioned the entertainment, live music, and there's also, I understand, gospel under the stars.
Yeah, the gospel under the stars. So, true story. Well, when we first started Juneteenth, I was raised in a Pentecostal church, so the Holiness Church, so my mother would always come to Juneteenth, and she was like, well, this is good. This is good. When are you going to have some gospel? That was the next question. That was the next question. So year 2, we started doing gospel music. So we will have gospel. We used to do it on Sunday. Now we've moved it to Friday nights. So last year, James Jackson, we gave that over to James Jackson to coordinate that for us. He's done a great job with that. So James has put together a nice lineup of folks with Yarley Griffin himself and some other folks that are we're going to bring church to you on Friday night.
There we go.
That's how we do that. Yeah,
there we go.
Friday night is going to be pretty exciting.
Okay, and before we run out of time, I want to mention the golf tournament as well. Tell us about that.
So this year's theme, with all of the deaths and folks getting older, we wanted to recognize some folks before they left us. So we're honoring our Black golf legends here in Sacramento. So we'll recognize 4 folks this year: Clyde Daniels, Willie Tony, Michael Kraft, and a couple other folks that we're going to recognize them and present them with some awards and recognize our golf.
All right.
Community.
I think that's great. And a lot of things for people to enjoy, from music, good soul food, the golf tournament. I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for more information so they can join the festivities. Thank you, Gary.
You're very welcome.
All right, you can join the festivities by going to SacramentoJuneteenthInc.com.